An absolutely delightful story today out of Arlington, Virginia. Stephen Miller is selling his home after fleeing with his wife and their children, amid peaceful chalk messages on his sidewalk. Somebody wrote some things on the sidewalk in front of his home with sidewalk chalk, and Stephen Miller and his wife were so rattled that they fled their home and have now listed it for sale. Reading from rawstory.com. White House Deputy Chief of Staff and his podcaster wife, Katie Miller, maybe she moved back in with him after her time with Elon Musk, I don't know, have fled their home in Arlington, Virginia. The Millers recently listed their 6,000 square foot home for $3.75 million after purchasing it in 2023 for $2.875 million. In recent months, activists have left messages in chalk on the sidewalk, including Stephen Miller is destroying democracy, stop the kidnapping, hate has no home in Arlington, and no white nationalism. Katie Miller responded to these messages on social media. To the tolerant left, who spent their day trying to intimidate us in the house where we have 3 young children, we will not back down. We will not cower in fear. We will double down, always for Charlie. Apparently a reference to Charlie Kirk. It's unclear whether she posted that message saying, we will not back down, we will not cower in fear, whether she posted this before or after she and her husband, Stephen Miller, fled their home with their 2 children. Stephen Miller went on to describe the chalk protests as terroristic threats on the Sean Hannity show. There's no profanity in what was written. There are no threats in what was written. It was words written on a sidewalk in chalk. And Stephen Miller fled. He ran away. He ran away. Let's review again what was written on the sidewalk in front of his home. Stephen Miller is destroying democracy. Stop the kidnapping. Hate has no home in Arlington, Virginia. No white nationalism. His wife wrote, to the tolerant left who spent their day trying to intimidate us in the house where we have 3 young children. Stephen Miller has been directing ICE agents to do that exact same thing, much more violently, to tens of thousands of immigrant families across the United States since January 20th. People wrote some things in chalk, and he packed up his family and fled. Every single bully at their core is a coward. Stephen Miller is a bully, but at his core, he is a coward. Before I forget, he's also a dickless naked mole rat and a Nazi.